What did Olivia Rodrigo say while playing Riichi Mahjong? I wanted a Baimon, so I didn't call a chi with this hand. The greed goblins were commanding my ability to understand. Guess I should have pawned on the 2 of bamboo in East 1. Cause you called a sumo and now I can't win from a run. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. My name's Yusong. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. Welcome back to Mahjong Soul. Hope you're having a good day wherever you are. Look, how have we been playing lately? I think we've been doing fine. Elo's been healthier. It's also been a lot unhealthier. Dude, let's just toot our own horns for a little sec, okay? Before we get into the game, toot toot. Remember like a week ago when we were teetering on the Valley of Death, I was contemplating doing an endurance stream, okay? I was contemplating about doing like a 5-hour stream just to re-rank up from the gold room once we inevitably fell back down. And guess what? The claims of my death were greatly exaggerated. Hope you're having a good day. How am I doing? All right, we gotta be honest with each other, right? We've established a rapport between us, parasocially, but still, you know, I watched a ContraPoints video that was really great, where the argument was like, you know, the relationship might be parasocial, but the things you divine, the things that you Adam divine from that relationship can still be very, very real. Like, it's the reason I watch Northern Line, you know what I mean? It got me through a lot of tough times, like a newly released Paramore song. Anyway, what am I saying? I don't know, dude. What is the Dora? The 3 of characters? Yesterday was, we gotta be honest with one another, okay? Yesterday, kind of a dark day. Kind of a dark day. We have 5 shapes in this hand. I don't really want to keep the 5, although, like, I don't know, is the West one that much better? I mean, it is if we draw another one. Ah, there's a 3. Okay, so now we have to make this work. Any chance that we go for a, oh, okay, Right Lord is suffering right now. They emoted. Sorry, I'm covering up Right Lord's emotes. I understand. Sure, this feels okay. Are we like 1 or 2 tiles away from Tenpai right now? I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to end up discarding the Dora unless we draw like a 4 or a 2 right now. Okay, there's a 7. I misplayed the hell out of this hand. Or maybe it's just bad luck. Or maybe it's Maybelline. I don't know. I'm a little bit upsetty spaghetti at this, but I think that's ultimately okay. I mean, it's not really like we have a shortage of pairs on our hand. Last night, in my darkest hour, guess who? Oh, friends. Guess who played their first game of League of Legends in like 1.5 years? Now, I understand that it's probably that you, if you're listening to this video, you probably want to call a mental health professional because you're concerned about my well-being. I understand that. I understand that. Playing League of Legends is a warning sign for sure. It means that your life has gotten off the rails. It means that you need help. It means that you need loved ones around you at all times. It means a lot of things, okay? But the reason that I was doing this was because I was watching the North American League of Legends playoffs because I'm a sporto, I'm a jock. I'm kind of a big deal. I'm kind of a himbo, athletic himbo. And it seemed like a lot of fun. So I re-downloaded it, or I had it downloaded. I just let it update, right? For the first time in like a 1.5 years. I want to call it con so bad, but I can't because the rest of my hand is already Mickey Mouse voice. Oh! It was not bad. I won. I won my first game. Do I feel the hunger deep within me? Not really. Not really. Because you have to like, Left Lord could be going for the easiest half or full flush of all time. I don't believe in them. You know what I mean? I don't believe in Harvey Dent. Like, I genuinely don't believe that this is anything. Maybe it's an all simples hand. I'm 1 tile away from Tenpai. Let's do it, baby. Closed con into nothingness. Okay, what did I do? I made the new door, the 1 of bamboo. The 1 of bamboo, definitely very much a live tile. No one's discarded a 1 of bamboo yet. What do we want to see right now? 3 of circles is a nut draw. 3 of circles. Oh no, friends. No one of bamboos. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. No whammies. Our closed con didn't change anything, but this is Red Dragon mixed triple sequence 1 Dora 3 Red 5. All right. Good. 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 At least we weren't the dealer, right? You know, we shot the sheriff, but we did not sit in the dealer's seat. That was perfect. We played that round perfectly, dude. Is that facetious? Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. Did you see our discards? I think that was a little bit of bad luck, though. I don't know. I guess I maybe should have kept the 5 of characters and just thrown out the Vivian Westwind, because, you know, it's early in the game. Having 6 blocks in your hand isn't the worst thing in the world to do. So maybe that's something to consider. I feel like, yeah, us starting to accept more blocks might be a nice little adjustment to our play pattern. Anyway. I mean, this is the shame part. What I've told you so far is not a shameful admission. Just playing League of Legends again. What am I, a movie with Carey Mulligan in it? She was in a movie called Shame. It was that during the pandemic, I may or may not have, but definitely did get chat restricted on League of Legends. Now, let me be very, very, very clear about something, okay? Hang on, what do I even discard here? Maybe all simples if we're like super duper lucky, but like we have these, oh god, we have such bad weights in our hand. And what, are we really gonna pawn one of these? I don't know. Also, are we really gonna discard this? It allows us to accept the Dora, which is the 8 of bamboo, which is definitely something that I noticed well before this point. Oh, that's a good shape too. Okay, well, we definitely want to accept the Dora. The 6 of bamboo, I don't even know if we'd really like in our hand, and even if we drew into a 6 of bamboo, we could still throw this away and accept the 8, right? Okay, there's a 6 of characters. Oh, who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Dude, this hand just straight up did not come together. Oh, what am I even just... Oh. All right. It's not looking good for your boy right now, okay? He's too sauced. He doesn't know what's going on in the tiles. The tiles have not made it very easy to fold. A crossword calls the Riichi. I could kiss you on the mouth right now. Thank you for getting me out of this hand. I don't want to push aggressively with this hand. This hand is bad, dude. This hand is bad. It isn't coming together. It's not clearly all simples. Look at our discards, man. They're all just the Boulevard of Broken Dreams down here. All right, what is safe to discard? I mean, I don't even know. My next safest discard is the Red Dragon. Help me, help me, help me. Oh my god, I'm discarding the Red Dragon. Okay, help me. We have no more safe tiles to discard. Okay. We don't really want to discard anything around the Dora if it can't be helped. Northwind, absolutely good. So what does being chat restricted mean? Being chat restricted means that you are so toxic to your teammates or opponents in League of Legends that someone had to intervene. A governing body had to intervene. Now, Yusong, would you like the chance to defend yourself? Yeah, absolutely. Just cut to the courtroom. Cut to the courtroom. Your Honor, they say a client who represents himself has a fool for a lawyer. I am that fool. If you'll look to my first piece of evidence, I never started it. And then a hush would fall over the courtroom, right? Is it true he never started it? Oh my god, is it true that he never started it? Hang on, I gotta focus on what to discard next. I don't really, oh god. Okay, 9 of bamboo is safe, but like, oh, why is our hand looking so good all of a sudden? Wait, why is our hand looking so good all of a sudden? We're 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Hang on, how many 6s are gone? Not a lot. How many 5s are gone? Not a lot. Like, not all of them, right? Three of characters. Thank you for getting me out of there. Oh my goodness. Okay, I mean, now the 5 of bamboo is safe-ish, right? They've discarded the Dora. They've discarded a 2 of bamboo. This should be inside Suji to a crossword. Someone else could slurp me up and win. But you know, this was a beautiful play. They had a pair of the Red Dragons, but they were waiting on a 4 and a 7 of bamboo. Sasuke Yusong, he never deals in. He actually never deals in, especially when his hand is like that. Your Honor, I never started it, okay? When another teenager would be like, why did you do that? Why did you die? Why didn't you play better? I'd be like, hang on, buddy. I'm we are friends here on Summoner's Rift, okay? We are not enemies here. We are allies. We're supposed to be friends. Do you understand? I didn't start any of it. Now, was it because I was so despondent about the state of the world that I maybe took a little bit of my rage out in the League of Legends? Maybe I was so mad at humanity for you know, doing a sit-in protests at Cheesecake Factory because they didn't want to wear masks anymore? Was I maybe a little bit upset about that, and it translated to not the greatest game state for my teammates? Maybe. But Your Honor, I never started it, okay? I never started it. And I also didn't say anything that bad. I know you don't know, so there's no way of proving it, but I genuinely don't think that I said anything that bad. Was it good? No. But also, universe seems to be agreeing with me. It was not good for my mental health, okay? I should have stopped playing League way sooner. The fact that I played a game of League yesterday, it was really funny. I posted about it in the Discord, community Discord, link down below, and there were a resounding amount of people who, rightfully so, were like, we've lost him to the darkness, which is true. But it's only one game, and I don't think I'm gonna be playing a lot. Because this is the thing, okay? About MOBAs. This is MOBA Ds. No, it's not it's not that kind of a joke, okay? This is, if I was a game developer, right? And I was making a MOBA, which is 5 real humans, strangers, real humans, against 5 other real human strangers, what would I do? Well, if one person's skill was enough to impact the entire game, then I wouldn't then that's not really fun for the enemy team. Like, you have to make it so that someone else's individual accomplishments can be quashed by, like, it doesn't really affect the game that much. You know what I mean? Like, just because one person is playing amazing, that doesn't guarantee them a victory. Because otherwise it would be impossible and not very fun for the other team, right? At the same time, so it's not really like the rewards that you get for playing well don't really connect to, like, winning and losing. I just don't think that playing that well really connects that much. And don't get me wrong, you could be like a pro player and definitely you could be good enough to like climb the ranks because you're a good pro player. I think that's different. But I think casually, I don't know, you would want to balance the game so that one person can't just like run away with it, right? Unless their skill gap was like so huge. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking out of my butt because I'm not a game designer. I'm an English major. Anyone want a nice poem written? I got you. But yeah, I think that League of Legends or any other game has a very difficult road, because for players like me, I am very, very cautious about playing a lot of League of Legends, because when you lose and you're being yelled at by other people on your team, that is a terrible feeling. That is the misery. Oh, the misery. It is genuinely like astronomically high. But when you win, it's just like, oh, thank God. You know what I mean? It's like, thank God I didn't just waste 45 minutes of my life. You know what I mean? So it's a balancing act that's very, very difficult. Right Lord opens up their hand, cheese to make use of the Dora. Can they have a Southwind triplet? They still could. They still could, but let's endeavor to get this out of our hand. I mean, you're looking at this right now. This could be an all symbols hand if we so choose. We discard the ones of characters right now. Well, we have a lot of awkward stuff in our, let's just go for it. We have this 4-6-8 shape in our hand, this 5-7 shape. It's a little awkward. Unfortunately, the tiles, besides that last hand, haven't really been speaking to us. And that last hand, don't get me wrong, don't lick a gift horse in the mouth, which I think is the expression. I don't know why you would ever lick a horse, but like, okay, sure. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna not say thank you for the last round. We could have lost the last round instead of winning it, but like, this hand really hasn't come together. You look at our discards, would we really rather have anything else in our hand? Even if we were to cobble back that green dragon, it's not like that would even be that good, right? So it's an unfortunate situation, right, Lord Sumo? Let's pray it's not a huge hand. All simples, red 5 Dora. I'll take it. We're sitting in the dealer seat. We have to pay a little bit of a dealer penalty, but it's okay. I know that Left Lord has a bit of a lead right now, but we're still in the East round, and it's and we've still got some time to make a difference, right? What is this? Someone being born into the year 2023 and realizing there's a climate crisis ahead of him? Oops. So topical. Bill Maher, watch yourself. I'm coming for your host seat. I don't know. It's fun. It's fun when you can play with your friends. That is absolutely true. That is absolutely true. Like, I don't know if this is true for everyone, but I will say, in some of my male friendships primarily, unless we have an activity to do together, we are not gonna talk. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, do you want to catch up? No. Like, oh, just talking. Hey, do you want to play League of Legends while we literally just catch up? Yeah, now that's an activity. I don't know what about the Saki makes it feel like the activity changes the world, you know? But it does. I don't know. Or just, not that it does like, oh, this is like the right thing or whatever. It's just, I found that in my experience for some reason. Okay, this end is great. We're still in the East round, and we're saved by the bell here. If we had been one round later, we would have been really, really upsetty spaghetti that we had this, I don't think we want 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. I genuinely don't think this matters. I think we want to get rid of the 8 of characters. I mean, we could get rid of the 6 of circles as well, but we really just want to pawn to this East wind and send a chill through everyone's spine, right? It's a nice way to catch up with friends. Don't get me wrong. It's an absolutely nice way to catch up with friends. We are 1 tile away from Tenpai. Holy smokes. Okay, the nut draw right now is a 6 of circles. Why? Because we can call Riichi, discarding the 2 of bamboo, and wait on a 1 of bamboo or an East wind. That is a Zuzzy wait. That is absolutely a Zuzzy wait. Maybe someone goes sicko mode, decides to throw an East one because it's an honor tile. I don't know. But also, pawning the East one would feel really good here as well. Just discard the 2 of bamboo, get into Tenpai for a 1 or a 6 of circles. Absolutely. Unfortunately, the right tiles are not coming, and Left Lord eventually cobbles together the green dragon. Okay. Doesn't look like they have a flush. It doesn't look like they have anything super scary in their hand, but it's still, you know, a little bit of pain. I think I go for it here. Because if we, like, this happened before, right? I mean, this is so, hey, remember the last coin flip when it ended up heads? That definitely means that it's gonna have an impact on this coin flip, right? No, that is obviously not the case. But remember, we could just sumo on the East wind and have the biggest badonkadonk hand we've ever seen in our entire lives. Also, I didn't even notice this, but we've set a nice inadvertent sushi trap for the 6 of circles, as we've already discarded a 3 and we've already discarded a 9. Was that all part of my master plan? Was that part of my Joker level threat? Absolutely not, and we don't even get rewarded for it. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Okay. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We're in 3rd place right now, but you know, at least they took it off of 2nd place. That's okay. That's okay. Maybe this is the universe punishing me for playing League of Legends, or maybe it's Maybelline, and we don't have to make too much meaning out of everything that happens. You know, I think it's dangerous to make meaning out of everything that happens. Like, I don't know. It's like, you know, I think believing in karma is like, yeah, sure. Like, oh, I hope that karma is real, you know? I genuinely hope that it is real. Well, no, because then I would probably be punished for the things that I said in my League of Legends games. Arguably, for which I've already been punished. If you're listening, heavenly spirits up above. Would I do it again? Maybe. So, it's pretty remorseful, right? Pretty powerful stuff. Looks like he's pretty remorseful. Did I think that I was in the wrong saying those things in League of Legends? Kind of. Pretty remorseful. Pretty remorseful, right? Did he ever instigate the arguments? No. No. And that's kind of like a, you know, I'm not the hero that this city needs, but the one it deserves. Like, oh, you're not gonna parent your children? I'll do it for you for free on League of Legends. You're welcome, by the way. This is scary because we could have a really awesome hand, but we could also have a really, really bad hand. Left Lord looks like they're going the Super Mario Maker fast as well. I don't know about this, but now we can pawn so many tiles to get into Tenpai. It's not a very good Tenpai, but it's like an okay Tenpai. At least the 8 of circles is a safe tile. Can I get rid of the 4? I think I can. And let me just get into a quick Tenpai here, waiting for the 4 of characters or the 7 of bamboo. Left Lord could sumo at any moment or Ron at any moment, and that would spell disaster for us. Or not disaster, but it looks like it's just a red dragon only hand. 3 Dora are visible, so it's not like they even have a pair of the Dora. They might have another 1, 2, 3 in the character suit. The one bad news, like the kiss of death for us, is if we draw into the 1 of characters. If we draw into another Dora, I genuinely don't think that we can discard it in face of Left Lord's seemingly obvious Tenpai, right? Oh, this is a much better. We can now wait on 8 tiles. I mean, the 4 of characters is a little bit risky to throw in the first place, but again, it doesn't look like Left Lord has a huge hand, and I'm willing to push for a slightly bigger hand. So they ended up on the exact same weight as us. I should have maybe been a little bit more careful, but again, it didn't seem like a very large hand, right? No half outside hand, no flush of any kind. Okay, the game moves on. How you gotta keep it strong, move along, and the dealer seat scoops over to Left Lord. What was I saying? Oh, making meaning out of everything. I don't know. I think you know, not to say that, not to adopt a purely nihilistic viewpoint about everything, but I also think that, like, on the other hand, like, I don't know, because I don't wanna yuck anyone's yum, because I think that, like, okay, for example, fortune telling, do I think it's harmful? Oh, why would I start talking about this, Yusong? Good job. Why would you start talking about this? Do I think that fortune telling is harmful? No, I don't think it's inherently harmful. But if you get someone to change their life for the worse, or if you get someone to act irresponsibly from your actions as a fortune teller, it's not the greatest look. It's not the greatest look for the fortune telling industry at large. Yeah, that's right. He's not scared. He's not scared. He's a free spirit, okay? Yusong, don't do it. Your YouTube channel's been doing pretty great so far. Don't take on big fortune teller. It's only gonna result in disaster. Hey, you're talking to a guy that wasn't afraid to tell teenagers what was what in League of Legends, okay? You think I got fear in these bones? I got ice cold blood, okay? My parents are very superstitious. I think I've talked about this in videos too, but my parents are omega superstitious. They're not even Stevie Wonder fans. I want this red 5, but you know what I want more than the red 5? Tile acceptancy. Tile acceptancy. Give me a 2 of characters, give me a 5 of characters. Is there a world where we call a Riichi Pinfu hand? Not really. I think I just have to call the Riichi here. If I con there, I can no longer call Riichi, and this is good enough for me, right? Riichi red 5. We're competing with these other bozos. Sorry for anyone who's a fan of a cross order right lord. We're competing with these bozos for 2nd place, and you know what? Like this 2 Han hand, Riichi red 5 might be worth it. If we sumo that's a 3rd Han, that would feel pretty nice as well. Oops. 5 of characters, a very, oh my goodness, I think we just hit 1,000,000 Oradora because, okay, we didn't hit 1,000,000 Oradora, but we hit 2 Oradora. I was like, is the Oradora gonna indicate that the 9 of circles is the new Dora? Okay, that honestly hurts. That honestly hurts for Right Lord, but we're gonna have to go back into the logs and examine that 5 of characters discard because that didn't seem like the safest play per se, right? Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. This hand does not look bad. This hand looks pretty decent, I'm not gonna lie. We can even go for an all simples kind of plan. So can I tell you something? Can I tell you like look, I know that this hasn't been necessarily the most charismatic video, okay? I know that some of the things I've shared today might leave a bad taste in one's mouth. I think I gotta go for this. I think I gotta go for this. We have a decent enough hand to maybe race Left Lord. I mean, they cheat into a 7-8-9. That's weird. That's definitely weird. Ah, and I draw the Dora, the kiss of death. How wonderful. I think I gotta keep this, unfortunately. I should have noticed what the door was. Never mind. Right Lord discards it. We have a pretty safe bridge to safety. Move over, Terabithia. This is now a bridge to safety kind of a hand. Sure. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai right now. We want to see a 6 of bamboo, and then we're waiting on another 6 of bamboo. Could be better. Could definitely be better. Could be worse as well. We could not even be close to Tenpai. Maybe that's better because it looks like Left Lord is certainly going for it. 3, 4, 5. What is going on? What is going on? Like we're the start of a Crazy Frog song. We are now in Tenpai. It doesn't feel terrible, but they must have like the triplet of the Red Dragon. Oh no. Oh no. Right Lord calls the Riichi. I would like to win right here, right now, please. I have to go for it. I don't think, I know I have 1 safe tile to throw, but I don't think that I have the luxury to play Super Mario Maker safely right now. What was I talking about? Well, I know that what I've said is not very charismatic. And then what was I gonna say? Something to save myself? Oh God, it would have been really nice to remember the thing that I would have said. Oh, this is it. I know that what I've said today has not been very charismatic. In a consolatory manner, I'm gonna fold here. I'm gonna fold here. Now that I have the chance, I have the 3 of characters and the 2 of characters. I feel like this is enough to maybe start doing a little fold with. I don't know. There's another Eastwind, which is coincidentally our safest tile. We can get back into Tenpai. Oh no, small hand, please. Okay, at least their character's face didn't flash across the screen. This is a Riichi Sumo Red 5. It's not nothing, but it's not huge. Okay, so. We are gridlocked. We are definitely fighting for 4th place right now. Left Lord is a ways away. We need like a direct hit Mongon on Left Lord if we want a chance at greatness here. If we want a chance at greatness, call me Dan Giesling. This hand unfortunately does not inspire a lot of joy. What are we waiting for? The Dora is the Eastwind. That isn't even that good. That isn't even that good. 2 of circles a little bit redundant, but like what is this 1-2 shape gonna do? I would rather have the chance at like a 2, 3, 4, 5 shape instead of this 1-2 shape. I don't know, this one also isn't doing that much for us either. A Southwind, would we really be content at, would we really be content for 2nd place? I think we would. I think we would. This hand, unfortunately, does not fill me with pog in the sense that, like, I don't think that we can really fight for this hand. Like, this hand is just lucky if it gets into Tenpai, right? So let's try to move fast, try to move cautiously, silently, like the G in lasagna, and just get into Tenpai with this hand. Can I tell you about a really funny joke that I said? My significant other said that one of her like very, very distant friends was going to go to a concert, the headline of which was like Simple Plan and The Cure. Now, I don't have anything against these bands. I think they're pretty good bands. But my immediate and then my girlfriend somehow down like the chain was invited. Not somehow because no one would want to. Just I'm trying to do a thing here, okay? I'm trying to tell a story. And I said, here's a simple plan. Just don't go. And you know what? I thought that was pretty neato. I thought that was pretty good. Thought that was pretty good. Did I immediately think to myself, can't wait to tell the stream about this? Can't wait to tell the YouTubes about this? No. Am I happy about it now though? Absolutely. Do I regret my actions on League of Legends? A little, kinda, maybe, almost. That's where I'm at right now. We're gonna go for an all simples hand. I don't know if it's the right move. I don't know if it's the right move. Like, I guess we would want to see. I mean, that's not terrible either. This isn't a terrible look for us. This, unfortunately, this bulging shape, which is actually what it's called, by the way, is not good. Like, oh, and now we have to fold, don't we? Now we actually have to fold. All right, I'll throw the 4 of circles for right now because I don't know. I don't. What do we want to see? I suppose like another 6 of characters. We could have gone for a 7 pairs hand as well if I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, 7 pairs isn't a terrible idea with the because we could have discarded this. Oh man, like this is so awkward because here's the thing. We started out friends. It was cool, but it was all pretend. Yeah, since you've been gone. We were like maybe 2 tiles away from Tenpai. I don't think we were 1 tile away from Tenpai. I think we were 2 tiles away from Tenpai. Not only that, kind of 2 dangerous tiles away from Tenpai, right? I'm gonna go Suji Gaming on this. It's not the smartest idea, but I think it's okay. Or it's not the safest idea, but I think it's okay. Ah, there's the rub. Okay. Unfortunately, this hand is just getting better and better. They sumo. Let's hope it's a small hand. Let's hope it's a small hand so that we could still fight for second place. But I was like, if this is a big hand and they somehow like end the game in first place, at least we're in third place and not fourth place. So, okay, remember, the game's not over. If the dealer wins in South 4 and they are not in first place, then we do our little repeat round. So this is okay. This hand looks okay. Unfortunately, this red dragon is going to be really tough for us to throw away, right? What is the nut draw right now? The nut draw is another red dragon. We would love to see an insta-Mangon, and then we can actually do some damage if we get a direct hit off of left lord, right? That would feel pretty nice. Feel pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shapes in our hand, no album out. I would love another red dragon. That would honestly be pretty nice. Anything around this 4 or this 7 wouldn't hurt either. This is okay, right? Because we could draw into a 7 or a 9 and still use the 8 of circles as our pair. So it's not terrible. What happens if someone else discards the red dragon? If someone else discards the red dragon, I also think that I have to discard my red dragon too. Ah, this is tricky because now we open up the possibility for a half flush or a pure straight in the circle suit. We're close. It's no cigar yet, but we're not looking Super Mario Maker terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're just missing 2 tiles. Missing a 7 of circles and a 1 of circles. Would I open up my hand for this? I don't know. That's a tough thing. Okay, right lord discarded the red dragon. I honestly should have discarded the red dragon too instead of keeping it around. If I do this, pure straight is only 1 Han. Pure straight is not good enough by itself. I'll throw the red dragon here. We can maybe get into a Pinfu scenario, a nice little Riichi Pinfu scenario. What happens here? I think the only way that we get into that scenario is if we draw into a 7 of circles. I hate this. A crosslord calls the Riichi. We do have safe tiles. Oh, I think I genuinely have to fold a little bit. I think I have to fold a little bit because if right lord deals in or I mean, if they're calling a Riichi here, it has to be like a mad dash for second place. They must think that, I have to call the Riichi here. Please pass. Please pass. Please pass. You shall not pass, but unless you're, oh, please. Oh, please. This is such a wide net. This is such a wide net that I'm pulling up sardines from the Pacific Ocean. Oops. Is this enough? Riichi, Ipatsu, no aura. This is 2 Han, but I get a bunch of Riichi sticks. Oops. Oh. I feel so bad for a crosslord. They didn't get to play the game at all. They didn't get to play the game at all. But it was a little scary, right? Like, honestly, I mean this. If there's any Mahjong lords out there, tell me that I should have folded. Tell me that I should have folded in the last round. Because I would believe you. Like, I don't know. They need, if they're calling Riichi here, the only way that we lose our third place is if they have a big enough hand off of a direct hit, like that we lose, right? Or they have a Yakuman or something. But like, I don't know. So arguably folding could have been the right move. Let's check that last hand and see what they were going for. Let's see what the biggest possible hand could have been. So they called a Riichi here. This is all simples. Riichi, all simples. Red 5, red 5. Sumo, maybe. So that's 5 Han-ish. It's a Mangon. A Mangon would probably be enough, right? Like, even before I called Riichi, if they sumo a Mangon here, I pay out 2,000 and they go up 8,000. Yep, that's enough. That's definitely enough. If they just sumo this in, if they get a Mangon. If they hit an Oradora, they're pogging as well, right? So this is like a Mangon hand. I understand them going for it. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I should have genuinely pushed for this. I don't know. It's 1 tile, but like we had a literal 4-sided weight. We had a literal 4-sided weight. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't think I've ever seen that before. I genuinely don't think that I've ever seen that before. This kind of shape. If I was playing Riichi Mahjong IRL, I don't know if I would be able to like see what I'm looking at here. Okay, so if you close your eyes and make believe, it's like you're using the 3 of circles as your pair, right? And then you can wait on a 1 or a 4, obviously. But why can I also wait on a 7? It would be 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, and a pair of the 3s. Okay, what else could I have waited for? Because there was another tile as well. 2? Oh, I think, yeah, we could have also waited on the 2 of circles, right? 2 of circles, yeah. Because then the 2 would have been our pair. This would have been a triplet, 4, 5, 6. Unbelievable, unbelievable. Such a ridiculously powerful hand. A ridiculously powerful hand. And at the same time, I maybe should have folded. Left Lord, I love what they were going for. They just started immediately folding because they're in first place. Maybe going for a 13 orphans, but now they have so many tiles with which they can play safe. I don't hate this. They immediately go for the 13 orphans. A lot of sumos, not a lot of dealing in. What happened here? I call the Riichi, but I did not kill the deputy. So I call the Riichi here. You are in Tenpai for an all simples hand. You throw the 3 of circles and it gets you into trouble? Really? What? A crosslord somehow manages to shift their hand in the last possible second? The 3 of circles was like kind of just discarded, right? A lot of 3 of circles are already gone. There's only 1 3 of circles left. And then I call the Riichi, and then what happens? You just play safe? Yeah, you're just playing safe right now. You get into Tenpai and you make a very risky call to throw away the 2. After all, you see a lot of the 3 of circles, right? And this 3 doesn't come from a 3-3-4 earlier in the game. I like this. I like this. It was just kind of unlucky for a crosslord that you got slurped up right there. This is the 5 of characters dealing. This is the 5 of characters dealing. Let's see what was going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got 4 pairs in your hand. You also got the chance at a pure double sequence here. Maybe a little Riichi pinful on top. But guess what? You're way too far. You're way too far from Tenpai to be chasing waterfalls like this. Please fold in this situation. I think this is a situation where you don't chase. You're 1 tile away from Tenpai, but you have to discard this. You have to discard this, and then like this, or potentially this. I mean, the 5 is okay, and the 7 also looks okay, but just discard the 7 then. You can still get into Tenpai Super Mario Maker easily, you know? And then just wait 1 turn. Maybe someone else pushes with the 5 of characters instead. You never know. You never know. But I would not have pushed this hand. This hand like has really awkward ending, the potential for really awkward ending shapes as well. And I feel really bad for a crosslord. They didn't get to play the game. Our luck has been incredible lately. Holy moly. That's gonna do it for today's video. And this, you know, confessional chamber. The daily video / confessional chamber is done. I hope you've enjoyed it. I have greatly enjoyed spending this time with you. Why am I being so awkward? If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to leave a like and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. New videos every day. And I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 4 p.m. PST. Link is down below in the description. Got some exciting stuff in the can. I can't wait to show you. You can also join us in the community Discord and the Vaz channel, both linked down below. Until next time, please take care of yourself and please be kind to yourself, okay? I'll talk to you soon. Peace.